Is everybody there? Are you ready for happy hour? You guys started without me. You guys started without me. I know you did. Now I got to catch up a little bit. See, I'm just having beer today because I've been on the run for hours and hours. Hey, here's what I want to tell you about the masks. The masks might save your life. Probably going to save my life, but not going to save my hair did. So I look all haggard, and that's fine. You guys don't care. Okay, so I have two things for you today. One, I have a confession because I have addictions, and I know that y'all are going to support me through this addiction. I went shopping today, and so this is what I bought. I'll go through them so that you can actually see that my addictions are healthy. Okay, so this is the ground cover that I got to go on the side of my mom's stepping stones. Don't you think it's pretty? And then I needed 2 more hostas for the greenhouse. I'm an addict for peonies, so I bought every peony they had. Look, I think there's 3 of them in here. And then this is eggplant. Remember how I was saying the other day that I wanted a couple more eggplant? Holy catfish, look at this eggplant. And that was only $3.75. I mean, isn't that ridiculous? Look how gorgeous that is. That's got to be, how high is that? A couple of 2.5 feet? 2 feet out of the bucket, what do you call, planter. So here's another peony. Look at this other peony. More peonies. Yeah, I'm kind of an addict to plants. I just think they're so pretty. Look, I got this iris. I mean, this stuff is dirt cheap. I go to this place. It's called Greenleaf. It's here in Grants Pass. Look at this, baby. It's going to bloom any second. So I go to this place here in Grants Pass and called Greenleaf. And the thing that I like about Greenleaf is that it supports folks that need help. And they go and they plant all this, the seeds and stuff. Over the wintertime, they have these huge greenhouses here in Grants Pass. And so they go and they plant it all up and then they sell it. That's what they do for a living, is they work to do these and then they sell them. So I really enjoy support. I'm so thirsty. I enjoy supporting them. It makes me feel good, you know, to know that people, they're not just sitting around, they're helping themselves. So I love Greenleaf Industries. It's just the coolest thing ever. So that's why, that's part of the addiction issue that I have, is that I like to support them. And that's the excuse I use to go and buy plants. It's because I like to support them. So that's number 1. I have another story for you that will warm the cockles of your heart. So it was probably 5 years ago now that I was at Club Northwest. We're in the pool. And this gal showed up, and we were wearing the exact same swimsuit. The exact same one! And so I said to her, my name is Joy. She said, my name is Linda. I said, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And we were doing the aqua yoga class with Dina Press. And so we used to meet each other there. Every Monday and Wednesday, we would meet each other there. And so, and Dina and I are best friends. And so we brought Linda in. We're like, Linda, we love you. You're just like us. And Linda was very special. She was 70 something, so a little bit older than us. We just love her so much. And so then I told her, why don't you bring your husband? You know, he would really enjoy the aqua yoga class. And so she said no, that she doesn't think that was his thing. So then I started meeting Linda for lunch and mentioned to her that what did she do for fun? And she said that she beads and dabbles in beadwork. And I said, well, I'm kind of a beadwork artist myself. And I said, I would love to see your work. And I said, I'm going to do the boards. Club Northwest here in Grants Pass has these big display boards, and they let artists display their goods there. And so I said, Linda, you know, I have the display boards coming up next month. I would love to see your beadwork. And Linda said, well, it's not very good. And I said, well, I'll be the judge of that. Let's meet here before yoga, you know, on Wednesday, and we'll go through your stuff. She brought an entire suitcase, like a rolling suitcase full of things in. And I was making piles, and I would tell her how much to price that one at. Let's call it. And then I had this other pile, in my lap. And so we got all done, and she said, well, what's that pile? And I said, mine. and she said, yours? And I said, yeah, I'll pay. I want all of these. I want this entire pile of necklaces and earrings and bracelets. And she was just the coolest bead artist ever, and she never even thought that she was that cool. And so we went up on the boards a couple weeks later, and we had all of our stuff up on display, and Linda sold $1,000 worth of stuff, and I think I sold it like $100 worth of stuff. And Linda was so upset by the process of people telling her how magnificent she was. And here she was, 70 years old. I told what's your problem? She says, well, I have PTSD from Vietnam. She says, I was a nurse in Vietnam. She says, fresh out of school, I was a nurse in Vietnam. She said the burn patients would come over back from Vietnam, and she says, I was the burn patient nurse for them. And I said, well, that's going to jack anybody up. Why don't we work on that? And so Linda and I, everything about us was just great. We were such soulmates. So one day, she and her husband showed up at Club Northwest, and they were carrying a paper bag, and they handed me this paper bag because I had been to their house many times, had been to their house playing with beads and playing with peacocks and just being a part of their lives. And they had been to my house many, many times, being a part of my life. Just love them so much, Bill and Linda Shepard. And so they show up at the club, and they have this paper bag, and I open it up, and it's Iris. They had gone through, because I had said how much I really enjoyed their Iris, and they enjoyed my yard. And so they had this paper bag that had Iris in it. And so I came home and I planted them, and Bill said, you have to make sure that you feed them and give them all the proper nutrients. And so I asked my sister-in-law, what do you feed your stuff? And she said, Miracle Grow. And I said, well, that's what I'm going to feed my stuff, because I don't know all that 16, 16, 16, or 10, 12, 13. I don't know any of that stuff. So Tammy said, Miracle Grow. So I start feeding these babies Miracle Grow, right? So that's in the fall. And then we continue to see each other at the gym. We're dear friends. She's just amazing. And I receive a phone call March something that says Linda's had a massive heart attack. She's in Rogue Valley Medical Center over in Medford. I was there the next morning. I burnt white sage for her and said, enjoy the journey, because I knew that she was not coming back from this massive heart attack that she had. And I could not believe when the Iris bloomed. I could not believe that I had actually, not only do I have her necklaces, I have her Iris. And so I went to town, I bought, fed my addictions with plants, and I came home to this. So I want y'all to get your tissues out, because you're not even gonna believe what I came home to, okay? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Thumbs up. You ready? Look at that. Is that the most incredible thing? Like, can you even believe that? So, if you look at that, let me stand up. If you look at that, and you see just the majesty, just the amazingness, I mean, there's not even a word to describe what this is. And then, wait for it. Now hold your breath. Hold your breath, because this is worth holding your breath for. Look at this. Look at that. This is Linda's. These are Linda's. She's been gone for a year. It was one of the saddest occasions of my life. What do you think about that? And look how many more there are. So let me step back. Look how many more there are in my bed. Rotate your device. You can't turn your phone while live. Okay. I guess I can pan on them. Look how many I've been blessed with. Is that absolutely amazing? This is going to be the same as that one. These are going to be the same as that one. Look at all these. Look at all these coming up. Can you even believe that? Oh, and this, y'all are going to like this later in the week. These are those big balls of purple flowers. Those are super cool. I got a lot of those, so I'll show you those as the week goes on. Can you even believe that? Is that the coolest thing ever? We don't know. We just don't know about life and about this stuff. So we have to live fully present in this moment and enjoy. We have to enjoy. That's why I buy flowers. That's why I have happy hour. That's why I have fun. That's why I gotta have another drink. That's why my middle name is F-U-N. Let's have fun with this life. Let's enjoy it. Linda did amazing things with her life. She had a huge impact on me, huge impact on Dina. We love her so much. And so I want to dedicate this happy hour to Linda and use her as an excuse for all the flowers I bought today. That's my story. I'm going to stick to it. So stay close to your loved ones. It's an amazing life that we're living here. So enjoy every minute of it. Enjoy your happy hour. I know that y'all got started without me. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'll catch up. Let me know what you're drinking. In the comments, could you put what you're grateful for? Just one thing. Just tell me one thing, one person that's been an amazing force in your life that makes you happy. Just one thing. 2 things. What you're drinking, what makes you happy. Okay? And post pictures. I love to see pictures. I love you guys so much. I'll be back on at 11 tomorrow in case you want to watch that. And I will catch you again tomorrow at either 4:20 or 5. Make it a great day. I love you so much.